Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of your favorite podcast. That's Truth Carpet
Yep.
with Yaskis and
Monie.
this is take two.
Literally. This is literally take two.
Yes.
I think this is the first time we've had to do a take two because we didn't have any sound.
Right. That's crazy. And the crazy part is the podcast was about sound in some way.
It was about sound,
Yo.
which were we listening to?
Right.
And we literally
was listening to nothing.
Nothing. And that's the good thing I chose to edit early. Good thing I chose to edit early and caught the mistake.
That's
caught the fact
and
that I wasn't crazy.
Good podcast, bro. But anyway,
it was. We can't imitate greatness, but we can be even better.
Y'all, we are back, like I said, with another episode. We're gonna check in first. So today I am feeling nasally. It's officially allergy season.
It is.
My allergies are kicking my arse. The Zyrtec, the nasal stuff that I fluff up my nose, the pill that the doctor gave me, I use it all with a hot toddy, and I still feel congested.
Not with a hot toddy. She took all them drugs and had a hot toddy.
Yeah,
none of it worked.
In a hot shower, it helps. Like I feel like I sound way better than I did last night, but it just sucks. Like I was on Amazon looking up humidifiers, and I'm like, for convenience wise, like the small ones are around like $30, but I want like a slim, sleek one. Those are $99. But I'm like, which one works better? Is it like I want to get the $99 one because of course I think the more it costs, the better it is.
Yeah.
But it was late at night. I'm like, I need to wait until tomorrow so I can look at the reviews.
I was just about to say, did you read the reviews?
Of course not. It was like late at night, and I know I had to get up to go to the gym this morning. But y'all, other than that, I feel fine today.
Good. I'm glad you feel fine because we have a podcast to record. Okay, we have a podcast to record. As Yaya said, allergy season is in full effect. Spring is here, and I also am having goodness. See, my allergies messing up my speech.
Dang, allergies.
I am also having allergy issues. Not as nasally. I got nasal drip. For those of you that understand what that is, it's when your nose just keep running, but it ain't running. It's just like it kind of sit there in your nose. Yeah, it just drips. It's just
big drip.
Hate that. But Zyrtec, it works for me. So mine is nasal drip and sneezing. I have seasonal allergies. Every time the seasons change,
me too. It sucks.
I'm like, why? Why? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Also, I would like to say that I'm pretty chill. I'm glad I'm chill now because when I found out that this episode was not able to be edited, I was hot.
Chill.
I was hot. I went through about 10 different types of emotions in 5 minutes. I was concerned. I was mad. I was annoyed, frustrated, stressed out.
Sad.
Right, I was sad. Then I was calm. Then I was like, it's okay. We can just re-record it. But initially, I was like, what is happening? What is going on? Am I tripping? Am I crazy? I went through it was a roller coaster of emotions. Podcasting ain't for the weak, child. It ain't for the weak. You got to squeeze this in during your full-time job because this ain't full-time yet. Woo.
Baby.
Yes.
I thought you were lying.
I would not lie about this.
And it hurt my little feelings because I was like, that was a great podcast. Like the other podcasts were cool, but I was like, oh, like while we were recording it, I was like,
right,
our best one.
It felt so good. We was in it to win it. The conversation was on point. We was laughing, giggling. Even though we always laugh and giggling, right?
Nasally.
You had to be there to understand what we're talking about, the vibes. Anywho, as we are sipping our tea, go ahead and head on over to the website and get yourself a best tea mug or Poetry is My Love Language.
Sponsored by Love Loud.
Yes.
Love Loud sponsored podcast.
Yes, Love Loud sponsored podcast. If you would like to sponsor Truth Carpet, go ahead and hit us up.
Anything else aside from this allergy check-in?
Aside from this allergy check-in and letting y'all know how we felt about having to do this over, it's all right. Other than that, I am ready to jump into it because I'm still excited about the topic.
Yeah.
So without further ado,
I'm gonna act like I don't know your answers.
She better act like she don't know my answers. Some of them I might change them a little bit, so I can keep the suspense. Okay. Shoot. See, that's another thing too. I was like, dang, my answers was on point. It was flowing. It was
mine too with my song, my randomness.
All right, let's not think about it. Let's go ahead.
We could post it. They could just read our lips.
I don't think that's gonna work. I even tried to I was like, what are we talking about right there? Cannot tell. But it looked like we was having a very, very, very good time. Aww. And y'all are going to have a very good time with us for this re-recording. Okay. Ooh. So without further ado, I am going to give you the rundown for this here episode.
Do you say do every time?
I don't know. Should I not do that?
I just hope my stomach don't bubble to go around.
We don't want it to be the theme of the show. It's time for the campus rundown in this here episode, starting with our icebreaker. Because this episode is all about music, we are going to be playing a game of Guess That Tune. Yaya and I are going to play 3 songs each. Whether it's a throwback, present song, we don't know. All we know is we got to guess what it is, the artist as well as the song. Then heading on over into Sweet 223, I have a little piece about a little rhythm that's going to put you into a mood. And then the hot topic segment is all about music, when we fell in love with music, our favorite album, just stay tuned, because I just know that y'all are going to enjoy what we're going to be talking about in the music segment. It's all because we're 90s babies. And we have some memories in regards to the music and the era of music and how it has come to today. So it's all about music today. And then in our dorm story segment, we are going to be talking about songs that we shouldn't have been listening to as a child.
Yeah.
That we most likely got in trouble to for listening or didn't even understand what the lyrics were. All right. And then if you stay tuned all the way until the end, is a community news segment where there is something for everyone. So do not miss out on the announcement. Now we about to head on over to the icebreaker, because the episode about music. So why not sing a little tune? I said the episode about music. So why not sing a little tune? Matter of fact, shout out to our t-shirts, because it's a music episode. I let Yaya buy my Bob Marley shirt.
Yeah.
Because she forgot her TLC shirt.
I totally did.
And I have Ice Cube on my shirt, West Coast Stand Up. Anywho, let's get into the icebreaker.
Okay, so we're gonna get into our icebreaker segment.
Yeah.
Monie and I are gonna play a little game.
Yeah.
Guess that tune. Boom boom.
Ooh woo.
Ooh ooh.
Ooh yeah.
So if you don't know this game, basically we're gonna play a snippet of 3 songs each, and we have to guess I wanted to say author so bad. The artiste and the title of the song. And you can't just make up your own title. You have to know the exact title.
It'd be hard sometimes, because you be thinking like the lyrics, like the chorus, the main words in the chorus be the title of the song.
For real.
See, the songs you played before, now I'm like, dang, what's she gonna play this time? Because you can't play the same ones from the last episode that we couldn't hear. Here you go with that again. Now I know who it is. I don't like the song though.
I still don't know who the main person is. I just know Ice Spice
is featured on the track.
It's featured. But anyway, no, I'm not playing the same songs from last time. So let's get into the game.
All right, you go first, child. You go first.
All right, baby.
What you about to hit me with?
I'm not. They're not cued, so I'm just gonna push play. You ready?
All right, make sure the volume's up. You know what? No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo, that is Nelly and Kelly rolling. Dilemma.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I played this before for you.
No, you did not.
I didn't. Oh, not last time. I mean, like another time. But anyway,
you did
1 point for Monie.
Whoa. All right, so it's my third.
Why don't we call you Nene? I've been thinking that sometimes.
Why would you call me Nene? My name is Simone. Monie. But Monie, that's the nickname for a nickname.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to call me Nene, you can call me Nene, but my name is Simone. Monie. That's where the Monie comes.
I love you.
Nobody calls me that, and I don't want anyone to ever call me that. No one has permission, not even her. Please don't ever, and definitely not in that fashion.
Did that on purpose. Okay,
Monie.
Let's get back
Monie.
to the show. That was affirmation.
Even Monet. Hey. Please. No. Anyway, back to my turn. Oh, the distraction. Dang, I was going to forget what song I was going to play, girl. All right. We're going to start it somewhere in the middle. No. Are you ready?
Bada boom. With a lot of room. Fabulous and B2K. Bump. Wait,
did you just say bump?
No,
yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
You like you can for me. I know you like you dance with me.
La 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 la. In my room. And say that big bada bing, go bada boom.
It's bada bing.
Bada boom. You said bump with so much confidence. It was not bump. But you knew the artist.
Yeah. It's 0.
You said bump. You was like bump.
With confidence.
It was bada boom, y'all.
I blame it on the donut.
Like a can for me. You know I like it when you do a little dance for me.
Ba la 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 la. That's what they say. They need to
sing ba la 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 la.
I thought it's ba 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 ba. Next song.
What?
It's
that is sing ba la 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 la.
They need to clear the lyrics, cause
or sing la 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 la. It's one of them. It's not sing ba 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 ba. That is.
All right. Here we go.
No. This is the music for Mario. Music for Love. I was a little scared at first. I'm like, I hope the title is in the.
Yeah, good job,
Mom. I do not know the lyrics to that one, but I remember it. I was vibing out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so mad that he whooped Mario like that, but that's not story. I was so embarrassed. Like I had secondhand embarrassment.
Oh my gosh, the days of the battles.
That was Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
My check 1 2 1 2.
That was very sad. You were really upset. You were really upset about that battle. Ooh, shout. All right, let me cue my next one. Sing ba 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 ba.
And then everybody was texting me too. They knew it. Like I was just that was horrible. Marion, Jesus.
Oh gosh. Wait. I have the next one ready and I think I passed it. Hold on.
Okay. Like that just changed.
Am I passing it?
Have you ever learned lyrics?
Oh, here it is. I
found it. Just like.
Are you? Oh, fast forward a little bit. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. The clock is jumping now, so get up. Sierra. There's me. What?
And we can have a good time. Find me to the beat. Okay, I can't forget about you too. I'm gonna stop.
That counts. The beat.
Breaking.
It's Sierra.
What's the name of the song?
Featuring.
Oh, you know the featured artist?
Can't remember his name right now. Chameleonaire.
Ooh. Bonus. Oh, you should know the featured artist.
I can't remember the name of the song. I can't get to the chorus right now.
It's called Get Up.
Oh. And I was doing like this too. Y'all can't see me if y'all just listening to me. Damn.
But she remember Chameleonaire.
I got 0 points.
They trying to get me right.
Jesus. Okay, this wasn't the.
Oh, excuse me, y'all. Ginger. Shit. Who got that shit? One and the same shit. The way you get. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you gonna show me in the special way I feel when you hold me. We gonna always be together, baby. That's what you told me, and I believe it. Cause I ain't never had nobody do me like you, Bow Wow and Sierra.
It's actually called You.
It's not called Like You?
Yeah, it is.
Talking about first of all, I was a very big Bow Wow fan.
I know.
So it was Like You.
She had Bow
Wow
and
and Sierra
plastered all of our doors.
I did. Oh my gosh.
All
I
of
think
our
I
dorm
told
room,
this story. I think I told the story about how my dad was mad because the guy at the record store let me have the Bow Wow cut out from one of his albums, and I had to sit in the box.
She still didn't catch on that I said that it was in our dorm room, but
it was not. I did not bring it to college. I got rid of that before I went to college. But anyway, okay, it's my turn for the last one.
Monie 3, Yaya 0.
All right.
I won last time.
You almost had the first one. You almost had the first one. Well, technically, you almost had the second one too, but you did not know. You did not know. Okay, I'm confident that you're gonna get this. I am confident you're gonna get this one, okay? Wait a minute, hold on. Why it ain't opening up?
Monie never ready. Yeah.
I'm not. It don't be queued up.
The nails, she just.
It don't be queued up. It don't be. All right. I got it down. I got it. Let me scroll a little bit. All right, we're gonna turn it up. Okay, here you go.
Usher.
I know you made a mistake and I was too late. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do without my boo.
Let it burn.
Yes!
I was like, oh, I'm gonna be mad at me if I don't get this song right. I got it. That was for you, Usher, baby. I'm on my way to Vegas next week. I love you. Yeah. Well done. She's actually not on her way to Vegas next week, but I wish I was.
One day she's gonna say it and it's gonna be true.
Yes. He ain't gonna be there no more. Okay.
That was fun. I'm still. She said, "Fabulous B2K." Bum bum bum. Mind you, that's B2K and Diddy. Bum bum bum.
But Fabulous not on there. That sounds like his voice.
No, I'm saying that was right, but he's not on bum bum bum. It's Diddy that's on bum bum bum. Baby, turn around and let me see that sexy. Oh my gosh, I have a story about that real quick. So my dad told me one time.
He had a bump.
No, how he came up with the song "Bum Bum Bum." Talking about Diddy was walking in the club and bumped into 3 people and was like bump bump bump, and that's how he came up with the.
Oh my god.
Not true. He was like, no, that is true. That's the story. He was walking the club. He bumped into 3 people. Was like, bump, bump, bump. That's gonna be the B2K's new hit.
Y'all, thanks for playing this game or listening to our shenanigans for our icebreaker segment. And now we're gonna head on over to our sweet 223
Yay
segment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sweet 223, where I, Monie.
Nene.
I'm glad you said Nene. We'll be embracing your ears with a piece entitled Rhythm. Let's get into it. I moved to a rhythm within me, but I could not have this rhythm without you. It's true. No need to lie. I cry, and you brighten my day. The way you make me feel is real, and I must say, if I go too long without seeing your face, I pace and count the minutes until I have you in it. My life turns to black when you don't get to speak. I kiss your lips, then have nothing to say. So I kiss you again. You move me. This rhythm, it soothes me. Thank you.
Know what this makes me think of?
What did it think of, girl? What are you thinking of?
See the skies could fall Not even if my boss should call. The world seems so
there
very
we
small.
Cause nothing even matters at all. See, nothing, it don't matter. See, nothing, it don't matter at all. Nothing even matters. Oh.
It just makes me think of like.
Sorry, I really love that song.
Yeah, me too. And like that feeling that you get, like when you have a crush on somebody or you're really vibing with somebody. I used to hate that word vibe, but like
it's a real thing.
Connection that you get with somebody, like, dang, I don't want you to leave, but I gotta go right now.
I don't
but
really.
Yeah, like so, like basically when that person you're thinking about them often, you want them close to you. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just
you're in that part of the dating phase where you just start, really hanging out with a person, and you had that first moment when you like, oh, I miss you. I'm thinking about this person. Why do I want to know what they're doing? Why do I want to know why they haven't called me yet? Why do I want to know why they haven't texted me yet? Why do I want to text and say, hey, what you doing?
But I don't want to text you because I don't want you to think I'm doing too much.
But they probably want you to ask. They're probably on the doing some type thing, the same thing.
Ooh, it's like a split screen.
Right. They thinking the same thing.
And I'm in my room. We both texting. You see the bubble, then they delete. Because you get nervous.
You do.
You don't want to F up.
Nerves be real. That anxiety be like, I don't know. Because that last person I was talking to, they told me I was doing too much. They couldn't accept that I was doing enough.
Ooh, that's a new point.
I just made that up.
Ooh.
I ain't got time to be giving up. See, because I love me enough, my cup is more than half full. It's overflowing. And I know where I'm going. And he don't, which is why he on the other side of the door. Uh-oh. Where's Mo?
Yeah, but like, obviously that's a poem from your journal from
my teenage years. Yeah.
But it's just crazy again how poems from back then can still relate to now. Mm-hmm.
Timeless.
It just reminded me of a conversation that was had with friends and family members of wanting to express to a person how you feel for them, whether it's love, whether it's like, whether it's excitement, all that stuff, but you don't want to be the first person to say it. Like, dang, I know I want to say it, but dang, my hands are clammy right now because I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I could tell Simone how I feel about him, but I can't say it to the person that I feel that about.
Hey, it's fear rejection. Them not feeling the same way. Like you feel like you're on that same vibe, same wavelength. But then, but if I decide to say something, then it flatline. It's like, whoa, that's not what I was expecting at all. But that was the answer that you needed to know whether or not you need to continue or move on.
But then the scary part too is because it's a lesson learned. All those things that I'm afraid to do is because I learned it from the past where I felt so comfortable when telling a person how I felt or what I wanted, and then that rejection happens now. This could be somebody that feels that way for me and is not going to treat me the same way, but because of what happened in my past, I don't want that to happen to me again.
Right.
Then I might end up acting this up because of something else that happened way before. So what do you do?
Don't allow the past to hold you back from your future.
But I'm sweating. My underarmpits are sweating.
Hey, it happens. But I think you have to go through certain things in order for you to be able to now try it again. It didn't work. It wasn't meant to work out on that side. Now you on this side. Try it again.
Yeah.
Oh, wasn't meant to work out there. Try it again. It's just like a matter of continuing to press forward through the hardships and the trauma and the denial and the failures, all that stuff. So when you do find that person, hold on to them, appreciate them, okay?
But I brought up Nothing Matters. Nothing Matters. I think that's the name of the song.
Nothing even matters.
Because that's what your poem made me think of, that like when you were talking about them being there and like all the stuff that you were going through. It's like I did hear the song recently. That's how I kind of clicked for that. But like it's just like I don't care about anything else. So all I care about is you.
All I care about is you and being with you again. I'm
And I
talking
feel
about
so
hours, minutes,
confident when
seconds.
you make me feel confident when you're around. You like even though I know I'm beautiful, I feel more beautiful because of how you make me feel.
Yeah. Oh, come on. A word. A word in security. A word in vulnerability. A word in acceptance. Hello. Accepting me for who I am. Accepting you for who you are. Sorry, I need a moment.
It's okay.
Let me sip my tea. All right. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's sweet 223 segments with this rhythm that we can't have without y'all with this podcast.
Yeah.
All right. And since this segment is coming to a close, we need to head on over to
icebreaker.
Whoa. Wow. That is not the next segment. I threw it to you and you fumbled.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yo.
Okay. We'll take a deep breath.
You just so confident with the wrong things. Yeah. I love the confidence, though. I love it. Keep it. Hold on to that. Do not ever let it go.
My back here.
Ooh. Confidently wrong. We love it.
Okay. Take it back. Go.
We are heading on over to
Hot Topics.
Thank you so much for redeeming yourself.
I was like, icebreaker. Let's go.
Icebreaker don't even have a song.
It's about to. I'm going to make that. It's time for our hot topics.
Yes, it is time for our hot topics. Not sure why we needed a jingle again, but here we are.
We needed a jingle because this episode is all about music.
Okay.
So it's not like
you jingled us in already.
Oh, but that was for the people that was watching. Anyway, our episode is about music but more so about us relating to music, not like the latest songs that came out or who's the best hip hop artist or anything like that, but our love for music and our favorite songs and stuff like that. So, our first question is, when did you first fall in love with music?
Great question.
And not Soul Child.
All right, great question. Great question. Thank you so much for asking that, Unique. I'm going to give you an answer.
You're welcome, Nene.
Anyway, honestly, music in the womb, okay? I gotta double check with my mama and be like, Mom, was
she gonna know?
Because she might have been listening to music. She might have had me like near the speaker.
Yeah,
she had my belly near the speaker. She might have been always riding around and getting it, had the music on, bump, bump, bump. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it might have been in the womb. But I can't remember. My dad always tells me the story of how it has to be 1 or 2 90s baby in the building. So 91, 92, Escape, Kick It.
Just kick it.
Yeah, my dad was like, I'd be like, just kick it. I kick
her legs
just
out that can't see.
It. I would just kick my little legs. And then every time TLC would come on, I would run up to the TV for TLC, bopping around. Music video. Ain't too proud to beg, nah. If the love is trying to he got it going on, and I ain't too proud to beg, nah. And then another song that my dad said I would jump around to was jump.
I had to look at that jump around to
jump. I almost said jump around, jump up and get down, but it's not that one. It's crisscross. Jump. The daddy back to make it jump. Those are my. When I was a baby, I was a toddler.
She was in the walker
bouncing. But I can remember I used to want to sing. But I was too shy to sing in front of people. Mm-hmm. And the first song that I was like really, really, really got into, it was Monica.
The Boy's Mind.
No. I think, was it Before You Walk Out My Life? My dad probably remembers better than I do, but
we're older for that.
No, it's not. I just want to go back.
No, you had to be like 6 or 7 for that.
Still 90s though, but I'm saying around that time, that's when I wanted to sing, but I was too shy to sing in front of people. I think it was my dad and another friend in the living room. He was like, "You want to sing?"
Oh my god!
He was like, "All right, sing right now." I was like, "Nah, no, thank you."
That reminds me of a time. This is not one of the questions, but speaking of Monica and being shy, there was a this like cathedral on the end of the block that we lived in, and they had like a teens night and like events for kids and stuff. So they had a talent show coming up, and I was in a dance group with my cousins and some other girls that were her friends. Tell me why I had to be like 7 or 8 years old, a part of my cousin's dance group, dancing to not the first night. I should make a move,
but I won't. I know you're probably thinking something is wrong.
I was like, obviously I didn't know the lyrics, but you bringing up Monica, I'm like, we really danced to that song in the church.
We did too, though. I was at a Christian school. Somebody doom 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 da 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 da.
Okay, YouTube.
Speaking of which, oh my God, speaking of talents, singing ish, not the very first talent show, the one and only talent show that I sang in, the first and last time I ever sang in public by myself, because I was in a choir once upon a time. I sang Monica.
Monica getting all of
right. What did I sing? It was a Space Jam. I will cross the ocean for you.
What you was crossing the ocean
I
for?
will bring you the.
Who were you?
I don't know. I was in fourth grade. It was on the Space Jam album. I will be your hero, your strength, anything you need.
This video about to get blocked.
What is it? What is this called though?
Anything you need.
For you, I will. For you, I will. That's what it's called. For you, I will. The first and last time I ever sang in a talent show. I'm pretty sure my mom still has the picture. I was so nervous, so excited. I did not win the talent show. I didn't even place. I think it's because I stood in one spot that whole time with the mic frozen, and my lips were just moving. Okay. My mama had me practicing on the way home in the car. She's like, "You gonna perform? You gotta perform. You gotta sing. So you gotta practice. You gotta practice. You gotta practice. So sing it again."
Oh my God. Well, you tried.
I tried, and I never sang. No, I'm not a singer, y'all. No, thank you. I rather rap.
So regarding when I first fell in love with music, I would have to ask my mom. I know what she would say, probably, but that's another answer for another question. But I would say for me, like knowingly, I fell in love with music when Kanye West came out. Like I remember, I remember my friends being hyped, like, oh, because I was one of the more quiet kids in middle school. So like when 50 Cent came out, and I forget like the other rappers around that time, and I learned it wasn't 21 Questions, but it was another one that was like one of his top songs at that time. Everyone was like, "Oh, I need to know the words." But after that, Kanye West came out, and even though I liked 50 Cent songs and all the other rap songs that were coming out, I loved Kanye West. Like,
she loved Kanye West, y'all. Y'all didn't hear it the first time. She loved Kanye West.
I did, and I remember catching a temper tantrum in my mom's CRV while we were on the way, probably to cheerleading practice or something. I don't remember where I was going. I was so mad because she wouldn't take me to Target to get the CD.
Did she not take you to Target to get the CD?
That day, I needed to be at Target that day to get the CD. I was so livid, and then my aunt, I guess she felt so bad for me, so she went to give me the bootleg the next day.
Not the bootleg.
She went to give me the bootleg the next day, and while I appreciated that, and I played it until my mom took me to Target, like some days later, I wanted the Kanye West album.
That's what she needed in her life. I
needed it. So, yeah, I just like, and I learned every song, every skit, like everything about it, from the art, from like the little art, because it had the little booklet.
Yeah.
It wasn't streamed. The lyrics, the skits, everything in the album, it just touched my little heart. So that's the first time that I remember falling in love with music. And then I remember I was in high school, probably a sophomore, and my brother was a senior in college. And he sent for me and my mom to come down to Clark Atlanta's homecoming, no pun intended. And Kanye West was the headliner, and I was like if y'all saw Swarm and how the girl was like staring, I ain't do nothing crazy. Like how she was when she was watching Nigel at the concert. That's how I felt like watching Kanye West. Like, oh yes, like I was living my best little probably 12 or 13-year-old life. Like yes, Kanye. Like however old I was just like. Yeah, that's the first time I fell in love with music.
What's your favorite song from the album?
If I go back, like every time I find myself going back, it's Family Business. And I think it's because I did have, she wasn't my aunt, but she was my grandma, that grandma Ruth who couldn't remember your names. But I bet you those Polaroids will send them down memory lane. All of us were sleeping in the same bed. Oh, I ain't never worked the grave shift, so that ain't relate to me. I don't even know what the grave shift was. I was singing those songs though. Like, yeah. I just love that. You know, I ain't ever had no girlfriend working at Cheesecake Factory either. And you know, I finished college, I ain't drop out, but I don't know. And it's crazy. I've never been to a Kanye West concert.
Really? But the one at Clark, it kind of count.
Kinda, but like a actual like I've seen them on YouTube, but I've never been to one. And even though people say he's canceled or whatever reason they don't like him now, he is like he does some great shows. Like he puts on great performances. So if he comes out with a concert now and it's not higher than Beyonce's prices,
ain't higher than Beyonce,
right? And if I could find someone to go with me, then I would go. So
well, all right then. Go ahead in. Go to that concert.
Which song would you say best represents where you are from?
The song that best represents where I'm from?
Bay Area.
Oh.
She's from the Bay.
I am from the Bay. That best represents where I'm from? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that is a really good question. Is it like in terms of like what other people think best represents where I'm from?
Okay, so you know when you go to the party and stuff and they be like, oh, we got Callie in the building. What song, if you were in charge of the DJ's playlist, would you play to represent where you're from?
Well, for everybody to recognize, you know, Bay Area is in the building, most likely they're going to play Tell Me When to Go or Blow the Whistle. They always play Tell Me When to Go or Blow the Whistle. That's it. That is it. But like when they clump all like Callie's in the building, they'll probably play some Dr. Dre, Snoop, Explosive.
What would get your heart pumping?
My heart pumping? Like if they
like, oh, that's my
like if they like a bass song, like if,
that's my
ooh, if I'm like not at home.
Like that's a good song for Callie.
If I'm out of state, if they play like I Got 5 on It by the Loonies.
I got 5 on it.
Got it, yes. I got 5 on it. Okay. Yeah, that'll make me feel like I'm at home. Aside from them always playing Tell Me When to Go.
Would that be the song
and Blow the Whistle?
Would those be the songs that get on your nerves that DJ played that you like?
A little bit, but at the same time, those are universal songs that everybody know. I was out one time and I was talking about E40. I was in New York. I was talking about E40 and I mentioned Sprinkle Me, and it was like, Sprinkle Me, what is that? I'm sure you did. And I was like, how y'all don't know Sprinkle Me? Sprinkle Me is a classic. So they let me play the song in the bar, and everybody was bumping to it. It's like, no, we've never heard this before. And one of the people ended up looking it up, and they're like, E40 Sprinkle Me. He's like, wow, that really is the song. He's like, I know E40, but I don't know this. And I was like, well, I just put you up on game on some E40. I guess everybody only on the West Coast knows E40 Sprinkle Me, not on the East Coast. It's like very secular in regards to certain songs that make their way all around. I I guess I just really thought like as far as like hip hop history that would be one of the songs that other people would know from E40, but I guess it never really. I guess unless you like really into music, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That makes me think of when we first went to Park Atlanta, and the first student center party that we went to. Going to college, like there's people from everywhere,
right?
And when they played music from where I was from, or like that was on the radio in general, I was okay. I was like, okay. But when they played like the different songs that are not on the radio but are from different states or cities or whatever, I remember standing up on the wall. So it's crazy. Yes, literally, like I want to go back to the dorm.
I want to dance.
I want to go back to the dorm. Like, why are they playing this? That's how I was. But then, like, as it grew on me, now I'm like, okay, we'll listen to music. Like, it's crazy. Like, you can literally get stuck in a certain type of music if you don't let yourself get familiarized or even tap into music from other places. And I hate when DJs play Jay-Z songs to represent the tri-state area. First of all, that's just New York. And it's like the songs that they're playing, like that's not, but like you just, my name is Ho. Like everybody else has got a hype song,
and then they just bring down the vibe,
and it just turns into like I just want to sit down. Like it's not getting me hype. Like what kind of song is this? And then I remember when Fetty Wap first came out, it was like, ooh, yay, Jersey finally gets us home. But I could not, honestly, if you're listening, sorry, not sorry, I could not stand his sound. Like it was just something about his sound that I just not appreciate. Like I could not stand it. And like when we were in the first time it happened, we were at a homecoming in the VIP section, and everyone looked at me because it was like Jersey. I'm the only Jersey one in the section. I could not even fake like being excited. So for me, what would represent where I'm from is club music or house music. That's music like since I was a kid that I've been listening to, that when I hear it, it represents Jersey. Any kind of like mixed song that got that do 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 in the background, I could pop my little booty too, or like do some footwork action. Yo, I try to move my feet, y'all. That would like make me excited. Like that would get my heart pumping if I were in a club. Not Jay-Z.
Yeah, she want to dance, y'all.
Yeah, like make me proud. But I feel like now, like if I go to that party tonight, or like if we go somewhere later on, I feel like now you'll hear it, because now you're hearing like Beyonce came out with Renaissance, and then that new song that I can't think of, that people be rocking their little hips to, like they think, yeah, that
TikTok dance.
Are you resonating with your students right now? Yeah.
That's all they do.
Whatever the name of that song is, y'all, I can't think of it right now. But because
I just want to rock.
Yeah, buddy, yeah. But because like songs like that are out now, and then Drake, like everybody's coming out with house music and club music and stuff like that, it's on the sound, it's on the airwaves. So I feel like now, maybe when I go to a party and they call out Jersey or something like that, then we might hear something that's closer to home, opposed to Jigga.
And who I'm rolling with, huh?
Monie, Nene.
My Nene.
My Nene. We are 90s babies, as Monie said.
Yes, we are. I got my 1990 chain on. What's private? I really do have on a 1990
I know.
Chain. Oh.
Like that. All right, so we went through everything regarding cassette tapes, regarding CD players, regarding the first iPod to the shuffle iPod to the MP3 player to the phone and streaming music.
Ooh, I had an iPod shuffle. Oh my god!
Never, my mom got me that. Like My cousin got the whole real iPod. You bought me this thing. I can't even see the screen. And like,
shuffle it to the song.
I was so mad. Then my father, I asked him for an iPod. He got me a freaking MP3 player. And like, it was so embarrassing to have that. I used to just like hide it in my pocket so nobody would see it and just be playing my music on it. After a while, I probably got a little proud to have it, but it was embarrassing. That's not what I asked for. I was so But anyway, the purpose of this statement is basically like with going through all those things, like changes of how we listen to music, how we play music. Which would you say the best way to play music is? What would be your preference?
My preference, honestly, I would have to say streaming. I love streaming. I pay for it religiously.
She does.
Every single month. I do not like the ads. I even enjoy getting playlists based off what I listen to, different types of vibes, whether it's the neo soul, the R&B, the Bay Area music. Okay, I love having just a different combination of different type of music that I could listen to, as well as discovering new music, because I don't listen to the radio. So the best way that I've been discovering new music is based off artists that I already listen to and then being blended in on my playlist. So Spotify has this thing where you can enhance the songs that you like. You can enhance the playlist and they would mix in songs based off what you're already listening to. Like, oh, you might like this song too. So that's how I've been discovering new songs. So I'll be listening to one song I already know.
Yeah.
And then the next song will play and I'll be like, hey, what's this? I have to go, I'm like, who is that? Spotify, I put that again. You always take that over. Yeah, I like that. I do not miss me listening to something and then it'd be like, 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 and then I gotta take it out, wipe it down, figure out what's wipe it down, figure out where the scratch is, put it back in, then it skip on another part, skip on another part, skip on. I do not miss that. Nor having to carry around my Walkman that didn't fit in my pocket.
And a little book of CDs.
Right. I had a little book of CDs that connected to my backpack where I had one section to put my CD player in that I could stick my headphones out the other side. So I put my headphones on. Matter of fact, I don't even miss having like headphones with the wires. I don't miss those either. I am grateful for Bluetooth headphones that I can just put into my ear. Yes. I am grateful for that. Like streaming is the way for me. I love it. I will not go any other way.
I miss sticking my number 2 pencil inside the little hole to rewind or fast forward my cassette tape. I miss it.
You miss rewinding cassette tapes?
Yes.
With a pencil?
Yes.
What cassette tapes were you listening to, ma'am?
I used to have my little notebook and pencil and blank cassette tape next to my stereo, waiting for the hottest song to play on the radio, Hot 97, 105.1, just so I could push the record button. And it wouldn't sound like that, but I'll press the record button so I can have the latest hits. That's the only thing I miss about it.
To record music that was coming from the radio on your cassette tape.
Yeah, so then I could play the song over and over again so I could know if it was a fa la 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 or something else that was going on in the lyrics. I could write my own song.
Before you could go online and print out the lyrics to figure out what you was listening to.
Before AT lyrics came along. But no, honestly, I don't miss cassettes because then you don't know where to stop or where the song is actually ending. It was just like confusing. I don't miss CDs either because it's all the scratches, just like you said. Mm-hmm. If I had a preference, I do now because Beyonce put me on. Because when Renaissance came out, I got the vinyl, and I now understand and see what people are talking about. That vinyls are more clear. I like the even between the tracks. I like the little sound. It's like ASMR to me, and then I like how my little vinyl just like wiggles on the thing too. Like I like it. I don't like when it stops after 4 songs and you have to flip it over. So for that reason, because like you could be washing dishes or cleaning or whatever, you don't want to keep getting up to keep changing the vinyl or whatever. That's why I like I was about to say tracking. What is it called again? Streaming. I like streaming because it's like effortless or whatever, and then it just does its own thing. Once you set it, it's good. But for sound quality, I prefer vinyl.
All right. I like that. I like that. Speaking of like the CD cases that we used to have, I remember my dad, like, cause he was super, super, super into music. He had a case, but he had a case for cassettes.
Oh,
like it was like not a duffel bag. But anyway, it was like a case where you would unzip it and it was like tapes, like all different kind of tapes, all down. Almost like similar to how when we had DVDs and you had them set up and you like DVD. It was like tape. So my dad also used to DJ, so he had like records on top of records on top of records.
Oh.
So yeah, I used to want to DJ because my dad was a DJ, but I never actually got into DJing. But
that's wild. I didn't even think of that, like how people will store cassettes.
And you have to carry them around. You have to put it in the car. You have to like look. Like nowadays, you can be like, hey, I had to whisper because I don't want her to like. Right. You can just ask for your phone to play for the song that you want, opposed to having to like, all right, let me go through my book of CDs. Yeah. Let me go to this 1, this 2, this 3, this 4.
But like, even aside from that, like there's already a lot of stuff that DJs have to lug around. So that's probably one of the influences that's one of the things that influence why they like minimize things, so then it's a lighter load for them to carry. They already got to carry the speakers and the table and all this other stuff. Like, imagine back in the day having to carry around.
Oh yes, my dad had told me stories. Oh, like having to carry case on top of case on top of case, umbrella, Ella, I guess, or put the garbage bag around it. I don't know. Much. You got to get creative.
And then you only get like $50 for the whole party.
Hey, $50 a lot back in the day.
All right. So, what's a song that you listen to on repeat?
Oh, that's a good question. It depends on my mood. A song that I currently listen to on repeat.
Girl.
Let me just go ahead and see what's up on my list. I'm about to tell you right now.
Yeah, I know what she said.
Let me tell you what's on my list.
And I'm the one that came up with the question. I don't think there's a song for me that like I keep on repeat, but whenever like I oftentimes find myself in a mood for like, I guess, early 2000 songs. So I'll find myself going to YouTube because I don't pay to stream. So I'll go to YouTube and I'll put in braid my hair or let me hold you or something like that. Or I'm thinking Icebox, but I ain't never put in Icebox. But like something like around those times. And then it'll just play a playlist for me. I don't know like what goes on, but those songs just like always put me in a good, happy mood. Even when it plays Never Meant to Cause You Nothing. I just like, even though it's a breakup song, like songs like that just be like make my heart go like, ooh, I just get so happy listening to those songs. But a song that's on repeat for me, it's whatever I'm feeling or whatever is like my song during that time.
Yeah, because I think usually when I come across like new music that I really, really like, I play it over and over and over again. You know what? Now that I think about it, most recently what I've been playing on repeat are my gospel songs. Okay. I've been playing my gospel songs on repeat, child. My praise break playlist. Oh yes, it's been on fire. Okay. One song that I really, 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 really like that I came across randomly because
that's a lot of release.
Because of the enhanced feature on Spotify on my praise break list.
This podcast is not sponsored by Spotify,
but it's a Spotify podcast.
Yes, it is.
Is You Brought the Sunshine?
You Brought the Sunshine
by the Clark Sisters.
Okay.
I have been playing that on repeat. The Power Belongs to God, Hezekiah Walker. I've been playing that on repeat heavy.
Is that because why are you playing those songs?
How I've been starting my day on my way to work. Okay. In between my classes. I be needing a praise break. I gotta thank them.
Yes.
Amen.
I like that.
No, I do. I have that on repeat. That's my top 3. And then a gospel song that I never, ever get tired of, that I could been playing on repeat since I was a child. Okay, is from
Stone?
No, it's not Stone, but it's on the same album.
All right now.
It's Up Above My Head. Up Above My Head. Kirk Franklin and God's Property. Up Above My Head. That has been one of my favorite songs since I first heard that album. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Up Above My Head. Kirk Franklin and God's Property. If you know, you know. If you don't, look it up. Look it up. Matter of fact, listen to the whole album. I love that album.
Me too.
Kirk Franklin and God's Property. That album is a classic.
Whenever I'm going through something and I feel like I need a break and like to feel like some kind of inspiration, motivation, like pick me up, I go to YouTube.
She loves her some YouTube.
Yes, I do. And I type in No Weapon. No weapon formed against me. It won't work. Okay? It won't. And then that goes into Fred Hammond, Donnie McClurkin, Kirk Franklin. Like it starts because it knows the songs that I typically type in, and it goes into that rabbit hole. And it always like I'm in my room crying or in the shower crying. Like those are my safe places to cry. Just like it just even though I'm crying, it's letting out that stress that I've been feeling, and that's the reason why I type in those song titles, because it kind of like helps me to feel rejuvenated.
So, come on, rejuvenation.
Yeah, whenever I'm in a funk, I play that song, No Weapon, and then whatever else song that's on my list. YouTube knows.
Yes.
What do you play when you feel like that?
Nobody's talking to you. Nobody is talking to you. See, I told you. That's why I had to be careful earlier not to say her name.
Hey, Alexa.
But she's speaking out of turn. You want to be on the podcast too? See, now she don't want to say
that. When you feel like you are crushing on somebody.
Ooh, I feel like I'm crushing on somebody.
I got a crush on you.
Just to get here.
What's that?
That's the name of the song. Just Get Here. Hey, who's on that song? Wale. Is Wale on that song? Hold on, I'm about to tell you on it. I said on me. I'll be right there, probably right around 3.
Ooh, I like that. I don't know that song though.
Baby, just get here. Yes.
So I gotta play that and I gotta play Sprinkle.
Xavier, Omar, Sango, Wale, and Van Jess. They're all on the song.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if one of those people are a producer. I don't know. But Just Get Here. Just Get Here. Xavier, Omar, and Wale is on that song. I was right. But yes, Just Get Here. I got it bad for you, baby. I do.
Get here, baby.
I want you
on time. 7 o'clock on the dot. Okay, get here,
baby. Just get here.
Just get here.
She doesn't know the song.
That's
here.
Woo!
That is not it. What about you? For your boo hoo. Funny when we were younger, you were mine. My boo. We are not professional singers. Clearly. Yikes.
That wasn't me.
Let's try that again. It's funny when we were younger, you were mine. My boo.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Anywho, what's the song?
Every time I hear this song, it makes me want to be like in a music video with somebody that I like.
With the rain?
No, with the like nighttime and New York lights.
And the rain?
No rain. It's a happy day. This ain't
you ain't kissing in the rain.
Ray J and One Wish. Okay.
If I had one,
no, I will. That's our producer. I would play. I mean, it's Every Kind of Way. I wanna love you.
Oh, in every kind of way.
Yeah, sing for me.
I wanna love you, no matter how long it takes.
Oh, you're back and dancing.
I wanna love you in every kind of way. Oh, yeah. I don't think it's a yeah right there. Is that her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that song. It just give you all, give you all. Sorry. I think the lyrics. I don't claim myself to be a singer.
We don't either. Give it.
But that song, along with the video, it makes me wish that was her. Like, she got the glasses on too. I could put myself there. Like, that would be the perfect date. Like, you go to Dave and Buster's, walking, holding hands in the street. I jump on his back, he swing me around.
Not like, swing you off, you don't fall off.
Yeah, it's just like a beautiful day, like a beautiful night. Like,
I got a video like that too. LMA. What song was that?
Just kiss.
Said LMA. Not Escape.
I don't know other videos, but I do know that because I watch YouTube. When I type in every kind of way, that comes up. But that's like when
that's what it was. Baby,
that's a summer. That's a good summer.
But I'm saying that video, they were doing the same thing. They
I watch it.
It was a date night.
But that song, every kind of way, like when I think about somebody that I'm dating, because I'm talking about I want to love you in every kind of way. Like I'm still getting to know you and like those feelings and stuff. That's what I think of.
Boot Up. Now that I mentioned it, it's actually a good song for that too.
Yeah. Boot Up. What's that other girl? Elle Varner. She had a song too. I can't think of. Not Refill.
Oh.
There was another good song by Elle Varner. And she was on a field trip, and then he met that guy. He was like basically like making it front, and like he got money. They went out to eat. They ended up dining dashing. Then he got the valet. Went to the valet. Acted like it was his car. It was in his car.
I have no idea what she's talking about. If somebody else knows, please inform her. I just know, can I get a
y'all? Ooh, y'all. Ooh,
what?
Ooh. Ooh. The new song though will be Plastic Off the Sofa.
Beyond style?
Yes, because first of all, every time I hear the song, if I find a picture, I want to post it on our Instagram page. But it makes me think when I lived on Clinton Place, my mom had this white sofa
with the
plastic on it.
Don't sit on my sofa
because she didn't want to sit on it. And then when she got a new white sofa, like in 2000, we had to put a towel down in order to sit down. Because
my mama had a couch like that too, or sit on the floor.
Because she didn't want you to get your denim.
Right, exactly. Don't have the denim on the. Mom, why you have this couch if we can't sit on it?
That song is like basically like you rip everything away. Like you get to know me, how I am, all my emotions, my ups, my downs, my smiles, my frowns, everything inside out. You know what I'm about. Make me want to scream and shout.
Don't know sign language, but this is my interpretation.
This means I love you from Creed 2. I mean 3. But anyway, that will be like, dang, that song, that makes me think about my boo thing. Like,
my boo.
Thank you, Usher.
You're welcome.
I'm on my way. But I was honestly trying to sneak to find this Elle Varner song. Oh, dang.
Can you find it? Because we've been waiting patiently.
It's cool. I'm going to go to the next question or whatever.
All right. What is it then?
What's an album that you can listen to without skipping any tracks? And I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about music.
Okay,
I used to skip tracks.
Damn. No, the album, Damn.
Oh.
Kendrick Lamar, Damn. Cover to cover, front to back, then play it from back to front.
No skipping.
No skipping. Absolutely not. Matter of fact, after we recorded this the last time, I don't know if Spotify was listening to me, but the Damn album popped up, as well as Forest Hill Drive. I can listen to that one from cover to cover also. That's by J. Cole. I can also listen to J. Cole Off Season, okay? cover to cover, okay?
Okay.
Front to back, side to side. Yes.
Up and down. Okay.
Oh, J. Cole for Your Eyes Only. I love that album too. That's
so
a really good
anything
album.
J. Cole you can listen to.
J. Cole, I love me some Kendrick too. Kendrick's last album was
Kendrick Lamar.
But Damn is at the top for me.
Okay.
Kendrick. Damn is at the top.
I know what that album cover looks like. I don't know all the songs though.
And then I would also have to say, just to go take a flashback into time.
Brandy.
No, I've actually never owned a Brandy album. I have not owned a Brandy. I've never had a Brandy CD.
My mom bought me the Monica and Brandy CD, like the separately.
But my mother gave me that on the TLC tip. I played that till I burnt a hole in the CD. I played that from cover to cover, and I would still play it from cover to cover. Okay.
So you're the reason that the
1992 TLC getting off in your. So you best be ducking fast.
Okay.
Your T-bars should be in the boss. Chile. Yeah. What's up with that song? This is it. Yo, T, step on that.
That poop. Yeah.
Anyway, on a TLC tip, that was my album. I was so excited when Mom gave me that. I probably burned her ears to death playing that. Yes. And then R.I.P. to the CD that went missing. My mom Waiting to Exhale album. That was a great. Yes, please. All right. I'm still very sorry about that, even though it was stolen.
I'm sorry.
It was stolen. My whole little deck of CDs that I had. My mother's Waiting to Exhale CD was in there. And the only reason I had it is because she wasn't listening to it. She was very upset when she found out it was stolen. But I can say, as far as like a soundtrack, Waiting to Exhale, it has a vibe. Waiting to Exhale is a cover to cover vibe.
Yeah, totally. We'll come back to Waiting to Exhale though.
Why?
Because that's one of my next questions.
Oh, it is? Oh, you said what album can I listen to?
Cover to cover. Yes. So for me, the album that I'll listen to, actually two of them. First one is the most recent, Renaissance. Like, it just flows effortlessly that when I listen to it on any streaming platform, I'd be like, what are you doing? Like, why are you playing another artist? You gotta go to the next song. Like, Alien Superstar is next. What are you doing? Like, it just flows. And everybody knows that. Everybody, even the haters, have been saying the same thing, that it just flows effortlessly. Like, you cannot.
Lemonade does too, now that I think about it. When Lemonade came out, I definitely burned back to back to back to back.
Y'all, don't let Simone borrow your CDs. She's gonna burn a whole.
I didn't have a Lemonade CD, but I did play it back to back to back to back to back.
Okay. Another album for me would be SZA, Control.
I've actually never listened to that whole album.
I love that album so much. That's another one that when I listened to it on streaming, I was like, what are you doing? You're supposed to play the next song, even the next skit. I mean, skit, not skit. Because, like, the way that she included her mom and grandmother into the skit and just, like, it just made sense. It tells a story. Those two albums, I never played backwards. But, like, when the last song ends, then the first song goes over again, I just let it keep going. Like, just continue to play until I fall asleep. Like, that's how good the music was to me. Those are my answers for favorite album. Please do not give another soundtrack.
I'm not. But I'm saying, just speaking of Beyonce, just when it came out, I gotta say also Solange, A Seat at the Table.
I never heard that.
You never heard the whole album with Cranes in the Sky?
Nope. I'm not a Solange.
All right, so you got to listen to Solange, and I have to listen to SZA.
And I have to listen to the song Sprinkle or something like that.
Sprinkle me. Dad, do you hear this? I'm an educator. Sprinkle me. Whoa, just stop.
Sprinkle.
Just stop. Because you got to be more hipper than a hippopotamus. Get up your head like a neurologist. Anyway, what's the next question?
What It don't start with what.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite song from a soundtrack, and what would that song be? Just answer that.
Favorite song from a soundtrack. Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's wrong.
But
and sometimes it's right.
It's fine. It's fine.
For every win, someone must fail. There comes a point when you will exhale. Say, oh my gosh.
I would agree.
That Wait to Exhale album is.
That's a really, really good song. Yeah, that goes along with
that, yes.
Because which movie do you think has the best soundtrack? Would you think that goes along with it? Like
the best soundtrack.
I know Ronald would agree with you. I agree with you too.
I would put Waiting to Exhale on that list. I'm trying to think of like soundtracks that like you can just like. I don't know about the whole thing. But
Love and Basketball.
Yes. Love and Basketball has some hits on that. I like. Hey.
But was that made for Love and Basketball?
It was on the soundtrack. It was on the
it's on
Guy's
like,
album.
Was that song made for the album? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think because it was on Guy's album.
Okay.
So I don't think it was made for the movie. I think the song was included in the movie, so it was on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed a lot of the songs from Love and Basketball.
Yeah. I just love how like when songs are perfectly intertwined into music. Sorry.
Movie.
I like when music is perfectly intertwined into movies. It's just like the whole package is there. And it seems like nowadays it's not really hitting the same.
It does with TV shows though. Like I'll be like some of the TV shows I've been recently watching, like they'll be playing some. I'm like, oh, what is that?
Yeah.
Like, can I
especially Insecure.
Yeah, can I Shazam?
Good songs. Oh my god, like Ray, like just she be putting people on and be putting me on instead of other songs. Okay, so when I was saying when I first fell in love with music, my mom's answer will probably be something, and I'll mention it later. It will be Grease. I loved and still love Grease, the movie #1, not the other ones. Grease 1. I know all the words for I don't even need the script. If you want me to be Sandy, if you want me to be anybody else, I could be them. I love all the songs, and even though as a 2 and 3-year-old, and from that point on, I never knew the lyrics really. Thanks to YouTube, I now know the lyrics to all the songs. But even like since I was making up the words, or from when I was making up the words to when I finally really learned the words, that's something I still never changed. Like, ew, I don't like that song no more. Like, I still love Grease. So I would say, my own personal interest, that Grease has a banging ass soundtrack. Is a really, really good movie. I love it. I can't wait to get the vinyl. Like, I'm gonna order the vinyl and flip that thing, cause I play it on YouTube, and I'm tired of like playing on YouTube. Like, I really want to actually own it. I just love Grease. Like, if you ain't know, I love Grease.
She loved Grease. If you didn't know, say it again for the people that didn't listen in the back. For the people in the back,
I love.
I said, say it again for the people in the back, but I guess that works too.
Yes. I love all the songs on there. I mean, I was going to say You're the One That I Want. That's the obvious one. But just all the songs. All right.
All of the songs.
If you're on a drive, and somebody passes you the aux.
Passes me the aux.
And you're in charge of
nowadays they connect me to the Bluetooth.
Yeah, I can connect you to the Bluetooth. What would you play?
What would I play?
The mood is...
All right, the mood is...
Girls trip to wherever we're going.
Girls trip, like, we going?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm playing songs from college. I always do that. I'm going to play some songs from college, and then when I get tired of that playlist, I'm just going to play, like, the most recent song that I feel like is just going to keep the vibe. of,
excitement.
just
party, yardy, 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 yardy.
Yeah, basically. But usually, depending on who I'm riding with, is how I decide what songs I'm going to play. Like if I'm riding with my sister, I'm gonna play one thing. I ride with
you gonna play Sprinkled
I play one thing with my sister.
Sprinkle me down. Sprinkle me down.
Sprinkle me. It's just sprinkle me.
Sprinkle me down.
I really have to play this song.
BOOSIE. Sprinkle down.
Oh, not sprinkle down. But yes, depending on the vibe, if it's like a late night drive, might play something more neo soul-ish. But sometimes I'll just let my playlist of recent songs just play as it is.
So it depends on who's in the car, where you're going, and the placement of the sun and moon.
Yes, exactly. It needs to be aligned. Okay. But based off what I have recently liked on my playlist, which is crazy because from the last time we did this, the one that had no sound, I've added new songs to my playlist, so everything's gotten bumped down. Because I'll be listening to music and then I'll be like, oh dang, I forgot about that song. Let me go ahead and add that to my playlist. I'm like, ooh, I like that. Let me go ahead and add that to my playlist.
You be asking Siri what the song is?
No, I don't ask her.
It plays.
It plays. It plays. So this is what I recently had at the top of my playlist. I have Let's Play House by the Dog Pound. That's West Coast. I know you don't know what that is, baby.
What?
Don't stress yourself. I'll play it for you later. Okay. What You Want to Try by Masego. It's on his new album.
Okay.
Bet It by Dave East, also West Coast. I know you don't know that artist.
I feel like when I sing to you, that boy's a liar. That's how I feel right now. What are these songs?
Right, but I also know you don't listen to a lot of rap music. Yeah. So I just have to put you up on game.
I listen to Afrobeat.
Yeah, I listen to Afrobeat. You know, I listen to pop star, listen to rap. You know, I be trying to be eclectic or whatever. And then I have I'm Really Hot by Missy Elliott.
I'm really, really hot.
Every time my records drop, radio says I won't stop.
You don't care about the YouTube rules.
And then the last one on my top 5 on my recently liked songs is My Boy. It's a Dreamville track from the Creed album, My Boy. It has Jid on it.
Oh, it's called My Boy.
It's called My Boy.
Sing it.
MABOY. My boy. My boy.
That's how it goes?
My boy.
That's how the song goes?
I was running this with my boy. My boy. Yes.
Oh, okay.
It has it literally says my boy several times. My boy.
Okay.
But yeah, those are the top 5 songs on my playlist as of right now. So I have to usually keep my songs on shuffle because I don't know. I like songs in a random order. I don't like songs by genre or anything like that. And then sometimes I'll like a whole album. So it'll also put the songs in order into the middle of my like song playlist. So I have to put my songs on shuffle. The only thing on my like song, the only thing on my like song playlist that I don't mix in with all my other genres is my gospel, because I don't want to go from Meg Thee Stallion.
I hate that.
And then go to Kirk Franklin. So I keep my separate gospel playlist, but all other genres I mix them together. The only one I don't mix is my gospel. It's weird.
When my music does that, whenever I'm playing, like when it doesn't listen to me and I say, "Hey Siri, play Spotify music," oh shoot, I thought I said it fast enough, right? It'll play music that I pay for that's on my phone, and I hate when it does that because it'll like after playing Beyonce songs or whatever song is going, then it goes into gospel Yolanda Adams. I'm like, oh my god, like it just makes
that's
me feel
not
really
the vibe right now.
It makes me feel really bad. Yeah, I feel the same way. It depends on, for me, what music I'll play. It's kind of like how people don't like when Uber drivers do this. Like I play based off of the person that's sitting there, so whatever I know that person likes, that's what I'll typically do. But typically, most times I'm the driver, so I'll like let that person play. But I'm trying to get into where like I'm playing something, I'm like hosting everything. So a safe answer will just be that I'll just ask Spotify to play my like music, because it'll just play
like me.
Obviously songs that I like.
Right.
But as of recent, what songs will be there? Renaissance, duh. Some of the icy spicy songs. Ice Spice.
I'm like, wait a minute, what's the icy spicy song? I thought you were describing what the song was.
Ice Spice.
Not Ice Spice's songs.
Yeah, Ice Spice.
Icy spicy.
Dang, I really can't pick because like on my way here today it was Afrobeat. Like and I used to be the person that even when I'm in the shower and whatever streaming service I'm listening to plays a song that I've never heard before, I'll hop out, dry my hands real quick, and then turn the song. Like I don't know that, I didn't ask for that, but now I appreciate it. Like you said that you appreciate it because it puts me on to other things that I don't get stuck in my ways. Because dang, did I take it out? But my car has a CD player in it, and for the longest, whenever that CD came out by Sierra's second to last CD came out, that CD has been in my car forever. And my cousin was like, "Yeah, like you need to take it out. Like, what are you doing?" When he found out that I still had it in my car, so I realized that I am that person that gets stuck on music. That's why I still go to YouTube and type in "braid my hair" or "let me hold you down." And those songs from back then, because I get stuck into music, so now I'm appreciating being put onto new songs. So I did run down the song list that I had before, but if I share that list, it's just going to confirm that I just get stuck in songs. So I kind of don't want to share that today. But do you have any other questions for us before we move on to our next segment?
Do I have any other questions? I actually do not. I do not have any questions to add to the segment, but I must say, once again, for the second time around, I did enjoy the conversation. This is fun. We might have to do a music part 2 at some point. Yes. I have fun with this conversation. I like going down memory lane. And now I got to put you up on game on music that you haven't never heard.
Like 5 songs by now.
We can make it 6.
So now we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is
dorm stories. Ding. We should get like an elevator sound, like we're going to the next floor. No? Okay. We're going to dorm stories now. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
What's side? In today's scenario segment.
See, and you said it wrong. In today's dorm story segment, we are going to be discussing songs that we should not have been singing as a child. Would you like to go first on the lyrics that you were singing that you had no business coming out of your mouth?
Well, the first song that I was singing as a kid would go back to the Jersey songs that I mentioned before. I just remember being on my grandmother's porch with my cousins, pointing at every hole, HOLE, that we saw in the porch. And we were pointing around singing, "There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house. If you see them, point them out. If you see them, point them out." But little did we know that it was actually, there's some holes, meaning whores, in this house.
Whores, ladies and gentlemen.
And
whores.
My dad, I just remember being scolded, like not in a bad, horrible way, but just like my dad saying, "Hey, don't you sing that song. Stop singing that song." But I said, like, what? Like, there is a hole. Like, it's right there. There's a hole in the house. So that's the first song that I could think of that as a kid, we had no business singing that song.
There's a version of that song by Lil Jon and the East Side Boys. Do you know it?
Was it how to go?
I like them hoes with them big butts.
Oh no,
that be them hoes that'll. It's got a lot of cussing in it.
Okay.
I like them hoes with them golds in their mouth.
Monie, we're on YouTube.
That be them. That represent that dirty
South.
South.
This does not have any.
I like them hoes.
You can't listen
but
to it in your
they changed it. The clean version
it's
goes.
Because Monie keeps singing too much.
Anyway, the clean version goes. I like them good. I like them girls. I like them. I like them girls, but the dirty version is I like them hoes. I like them hoes.
I don't know this song.
I like them hoes.
Speaking of hoes, I like that song. Digging up those holes. Digging up those holes. Anyway, the other song that as a kid that I liked was this.
No, you didn't. No, you did not. You was singing knocking the boots, because I know you wasn't knocking no boots.
Well, I wasn't knocking boots, but it was a cool song. It was on the radio all the time. It was on the radio all the time, and I just remember asking my mom, what did knocking boots mean? I had to ask her. I don't remember what she said to me, but that was a song that I can remember from my childhood that was being sang, and it didn't say sex. So I like when I was a kid, I used to skip that word. If it had like sex in the title or the lyrics or whatever, I would skip over it because I knew that it wasn't a good song, like a good word to say around my parents. But yeah, Knocking Boots, that was a cool song that was on the radio. And then the last song that I didn't know what it meant until we were in college. Monie loved to play music in our dorm room.
I did. I was in music,
especially while we were playing makeup. And that song, dang, I did this last time too.
Too close, next.
Yes, Too Close by Next. See, she know me, y'all. She also know my answer from the last time.
Come on, sing the song.
Baby, when we're
grinding, I get so excited. Ooh, it all I like it. I try, but I can't find it.
Like, I remember we were in the dorm. We were like gasping while we were singing the words. Like, wow, like I didn't know that that's what that song meant. So that's another song that as a kid, I did not know the lyrics, or I didn't know the words, but I didn't know what it was talking about. So yeah, those are my 3 songs.
One of the first songs that I can think of that comes to mind, my mom would cut it off every time it came on the radio. Couldn't understand why, but I promise you, she thought I was asleep one night in the backseat, and she was bumping the song, dancing in the car. If I ask her, I know she don't remember, but that's fine, because I do. Okay?
Okay.
So, it was Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On.
Get your freak on.
Now go. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. I guess she didn't want us saying we was getting our freak on. I mean, people you know. So
it's the dance moves.
Now go. Yeah, Get Your Freak On. Every time it came, we would
now I want to listen to it. Like, why you couldn't listen? That
it made it big. I don't know, but maybe she didn't want us going to school singing "Get Your Freak On, Get Your Freak On, Get Your Freak On, now get your freak on." That was, y'all know that's the chorus. It's just "Get your freak on."
I'm gonna listen to it.
We should not have been. We wasn't at an age we were supposed to be getting our freak on. What is getting your freak on? You getting your freak on? How you do that? What is that? You getting your freak on?
How you do that there?
How you do that there? Hey, that's actually a West Coast song too.
Yes.
How you do that there? Is that back 10? I don't want to get it wrong. Please don't disown me if I got that wrong. How you do that there?
You hear that?
Anyway, I gotta play that for you too, because I know she don't know that one. That's a West Coast classic. How you do that there? Another song that comes to mind that I most definitely should not have been singing is Ludacris. Yeah. Give it to me now. 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 Yeah.
Well, you don't have to tell the audience why you couldn't sing that song, because we know what comes next. All the things that Luda wants to do was not for you.
They was gonna do it on the 50-yard line while the Dirty Birds kick the tree, and if you like it in the club, we can do it in the DJ booth or in the back of the VIP.
There was so many songs though. Like now I'm thinking about shaking like
a salt shaker
and shake your tail feather. Oh, so good. Fast. That was dance stuff. Hey, yeah.
And then another one that comes to mind is It Wasn't Me. Banging on me on the counter.
It wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
It wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower. She banging me on the counter. And I'm pretty sure there are plenty other songs with lyrics that we had no idea what was being said. Like when I was a kid, when I was saying I got $500, I was saying I got $5.
But that mean it, right? Like you got $5 for what they selling? Like you putting 5 towards it, right?
Right. I literally thought it meant
I had $5 and that's it.
I got I got $5 on it too. I got $5. I had no idea what the song was talking about.
I wonder, like, if we just play songs from that
Messing
band,
with that and
how many more songs we'll have to add to this list?
It's got me stuck and I'm told, but we know we shouldn't have been singing either. I don't want to be a player no more. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot. Should not have been singing big.
There's a lot of songs.
For my thugs. For my thugs.
Okay.
I'm still not a player, but you're still a hater. Okay. Anyways, I'm pretty sure there are songs that you were singing as a child that you know for a fact.
I wanna get down, not the first night.
That you, matter of fact, I'm actually, let me do something, because my sister just sent me a text message while we're doing this, which I feel like the stars have aligned. So I'm gonna play this song that she just sent me because I feel like it's very suitable for what we're doing, and it's dorm stories. So like, shout out to Kiki for sending me this song while we're recording.
Hey Kiki.
I'm about to play this real quick. I'm gonna see if Yaya can get it. This is gonna be like an extra. It's so fitting for what we're doing. We're gonna see if Yaya can get it based on. Oh, it's so fitting for the theme. I love that she sent this. All right, let's see if Kiki gets it. I mean, if Yaya can get it. Okay.
That's Bow Wow.
No, it's not. That's Bane.
I was gonna guess, but I wasn't gonna say. You gotta turn it off now. I wasn't gonna say it by his name. I was gonna say that's the guy from Fighting Temptations.
From Fighting Temptations?
Yeah, he was one of the guys in the choir. I know the cadence. I know his voice. Even though I said Bow Wow at first, because I tried to guess really quick. And is that Jermaine Dupri in the background?
Is he on here? Yeah, he on there.
But yeah, he was.
I'm singing the chorus.
Lil Zane was the guy in the choir for Fighting Temptations.
Yes, this is the chorus. Strike one, caught you by surprise. Strike two, right before your eyes.
Oh, I know that.
Oops, I got you out.
That sounds familiar. I know it. Okay.
This one's to the wall. Ain't no game like a game of hardball. I'm trying to get you to guess the song. I literally just said the title.
I don't know that.
Hardball.
I know now, but I've never watched that movie. And
now you gotta watch Hardball. You've never seen Hardball?
I never watched the movie, and I said it sounds familiar, but I don't know the song. But I also want our people to be able to hear our podcast and not get screamed.
They're not gonna get screamed because it's gonna be on Spotify.
But still, people are watching on YouTube. But
you can listen on Spotify, you can listen on Apple Podcasts, and you can listen on Google Podcasts. It's fine.
But we still have to be careful.
We're fine. It's time for announcements. It's time for announcements. It's time for announcements. It's time for announcements. We made it to the end of the show. Oh, we made it to the end of the show. I make up my own songs.
Yeah, like
episode is about music. What?
You got songs for everything. I need to have a song for my segments too.
It comes up to the top of my head every time it comes around. You gotta think on your feet. Hey, you gotta think on your feet. Hey,
it's not church.
Turn into it. Hey, man. Anywho, so coming into our community news segment, the very first thing we want to let you know, because we are in March, it is now time for you to answer the March question of the month. Ooh, munch. No, question of the month.
Hungry.
I am very hungry. Question of the month, which is, what does happiness mean to you? Come on, we are transitioning into spring. We're getting out of those winter blues. What are you going to do to make sure that you are making sure that your life is full of joy, happiness? What does it mean? What does it entail? We will want to know. So go to our Instagram page, comment on the question of the month post. I couldn't think of the word. Go to our YouTube channel, comment under the video, and you can also answer on our Facebook page. You might be able to you might be able to share and send a little love and light to someone that doesn't know what happiness means. Okay? Let us know what it means to you.
Oh my God. Speaking of responses, we want to thank everyone who participated in our February giveaway. We have a giveaway every February. We said the same thing backwards. I meant to say every year we have an annual giveaway where people participate in whatever prompt that we put up. And we want to give a special thanks to Stories Untold _ Poetry. Congratulations.
Congrats.
You've already been informed. We were chatting yesterday. So congratulations to you on winning all of the books that have been donated and sponsored for this giveaway. So shout out to our sponsors as well. Cheyenne, Nadir, Joe, Simone, Yaya, thank you
all y'all
for the books that you've given away, and we hope that you enjoy your package. So
congratulations. And speaking of packages, you can get a package in the mail if you go onto our website and buy some of that new merch. We got new merch. Once again, we got new merch.
Speaking of TV, that's it.
So we have our bucket hat on the website. We have our new beanies on the website.
We have our mug.
Yes, poetry is my love language mug. Oh, but the best tea mug is still there too. You want to get a mug for your best tea, for their best tea, okay? So yes, head on over to the website, check out our new merch, and just go to the website because it's brand new. You might haven't been to the website in a while. So head on over to www.loveloud.com with 2 Ds. Because if you don't, you'll be on the wrong website.
And if you go to our website, there is a review section, but we are taking reviews in a different way. So if you go to our page, if you listen to a podcast now, there's a button that you can click where you can leave an audio review for us. Let us hear your voice. Let us hear your voice.
Yes.
Let us hear your voice.
Yes, we are still skipping.
Let us hear your voice and hear what you think about our podcast, about our merch, about our content, about our poetry. Anything and everything that you like or dislike should be. Ooh, shoot.
Did you curse?
I didn't.
Okay, that's
I said shoot. I said shoot.
Oh,
Shoot. Let us know what you think about what we have to offer in general. If you have any feedback, if you have any ideas, whatever it is, let us know. And yeah, we would love to play that too on our podcast.
Yes.
Don't play no hate mail.
Right. Don't be no hater. Matter of fact, be a hater. Be a hater.
No, be nice.
Be a hater. I'm just saying. It could be some people hating. I will have a response for them.
But having a hater means that you're doing good.
Exactly, and I will have a beautiful responsive to them.
She's not gonna be
responsive.
It will be nice. And it will be nice.
I'm gonna say it nicely. You gotta kill people with kindness. Thank you so much for your. I'm responding too. Next month is National Poetry Month, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, there will be a poetry challenge all throughout the month. So stay tuned on our Instagram page and on our Facebook so that you can be tuned into what the challenge is. Yes, we are poets. Yes, we will be tuning in to the challenge as well. But no, I'm a poet every day. I don't know about her. She a poet on Tuesdays. I'm Sunday to Sunday. Okay. But check it out. Join in on the challenge for whatever it is for that day that the challenge is going to be posted. I want to do it twice a week, but it may just be once. Just gotta figure it out. Okay. Life be lifing. All right. It's basically like creating a lesson plan like I do with my students. It take a lot of work. It take a lot of effort, but there will be challenges for you to be involved with. And then send us your poetry when you're done. We would love to feature the work that y'all are creating too.
True, and if you want to, send that in as a review for the audio so we can play it on our podcast.
Yes, read your poetry to us. Then we can have you on the show.
If we like it.
That's what I'm saying. We need poets for Suite 223. So if you feel that you got the flow and you want to be on the show, send us a DM. Or an email. That works too.
Okay, so that was our part 2 or take 2.
Yes, take 2
episode.
Absolutely,
all about music.
Yes, all about the music. Please don't stop the music. Ooh.
Thanks for listening. We'll we'll be back in your ears. Hopefully in 2 weeks.
Right. We won't have no more issues.
Hopefully we don't have any more issues. Hopefully this recorded.
It say recorded. It better have some sound. It better have some sound.
It better have some sound, or I'm gonna knock it down.
We tested it 3 times. We tested the sound 3 times, so it better download with the sound. I'm not playing.
Over and out. That's what that's about. It's gonna make me want to shower. Ow, ow.
Oh my gosh. I'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Bye, y'all. Ooh, stay black.
Stay proud. God. Jose, God. Now we can go.
It's about time.
Got to go. Ooh, it's time to go.